Yeah, Clive, we perhaps forget that on the front page of the Labour manifesto, it's not actually the health service, which Ed Miliband has made so much of his campaign. It's actually their pledge to tackle the deficit. Remember, they tried to almost outflank the Conservatives by saying they were the party of fiscal responsibility. Well, tonight in a BBC interview with my colleague James Landale, Ed Miliband suggested that Labour would borrow less than the Conservatives because the Conservatives had shown they could not keep their promises on the deficit. This is what Mr. Miliband said.
Would you borrow a lot more than the Conservatives plan to?
Well, no, I don't believe that, because what the experience of the Conservative Party...
Sorry, hang on a minute. The Institute for Fiscal Studies says very explicitly debt will be about 90 billion more in 2019 if Labour's plans were implemented than if the Conservatives' plans were implemented. That is 90 billion more debt.
Well, I don't agree with that, and I'll tell you why. Because the record of the Tories in this Parliament has been to say they will eliminate the deficit and then fail to do it.
No, I don't want the Tories...
yeah, but you asked about the comparison with the Tories.
About the
no, but you asked about the
future.
comparison with the Tories. It's really important. What are the elements of a deficit reduction plan? They are fair taxes, and we're going to reverse David Cameron's millionaires' tax cut. We're going to crack down on tax avoidance. We are going to cut spending outside key areas like health and education. And we're also going to do something else. We're going to raise living standards and economic growth.
Again, I asked the question, would you borrow a lot more than the Conservatives plan to? Yes or no?
No, I don't believe we would.